Yeah, let's start. So I have some task on previous or 2 weeks maybe ago to parse CSV file and upload to MySQL database. So I have tried to use ChatGPT. So it's screenshot. I guess it's not so late. Okay, so I just asked ChatGPT to make a script for me. What I don't like, so I'm not good in Python developer, but Python, as I understood, this like default language for ChatGPT. So I have only small screenshot what ChatGPT generated. What I don't like because when he makes an SQL, she just put like values inside with joins. As I understood from Python demo, it's not correct. So if ChatGPT generates a script, you need to fix something and you need to understand what you need to fix. But today I have tried to use it and I put the same question. And what I found that for now ChatGPT don't put values inside insert, for example, insert component of SQL. It makes separate SQL query, separate values query, and use Python cursor to match it. So it's more correct how to implement it. So I have tried. It's worked. I cannot show you now because accidentally I deleted my database, but everything is okay. Also, I have tried. Give me a sec. Also, in our project, we use Redis, and sometimes, so there are a lot of different cases, and sometimes, for example, I need to delete some key values in Redis by mask, but there are no such common in Redis to delete case by mask, so you need to make a script. So you can ask ChatGPT to make it. So it's usually it's Python. Yeah, but of course, if you doesn't like it or you think for this task Python it's too complicated, you can ask like to remake it for Bash script. So Bash is a little bit easier to start and much comfortable to use it. Anyway, you need to ask ChatGPT to write in Bash to make it like more simple. But if you understand that Bash could be made like more easily, I have asked him to use pipelines and AVK command. It's quite tricky command, but sometimes it helps a lot. And ChatGPT make me no, actually it's just connection and the case. So I will have like what I need in one row. So if you understand what Bash can do, what Python can do, you can ask ChatGPT to modify the script to make it better and better. About Java, it's hard to say. As I understood, I haven't tried actually, but as I understood, Java is not supported. And in the case when you need some help in your current project, so it's just a script. So you have some small task and like it's not implement, you need to do something one time. So it's very helpful. But when you need some help in your job, first of all, if you need some help in your project, you need in some way to maybe some plugins, you need to upload all your source code to ChatGPT. That ChatGPT should understand what you need to do. Actually, I don't like this idea, yeah, because you need to upload all to project somewhere. So all your work, what are you doing several years? And also, I have tried with little bit with SQL, but the problem is that was some tips like Wikipedia, maybe a little bit like Stack Overflow, but it doesn't help much because in some way you need describe to ChatGPT what structure in your database, what you need to do, what script, what select you need. So it's so much easier to make a select query your own than ask ChatGPT about this. So that's all what I want to share.
Thank you, Anton. So, your opinion. So, do you plan to use this on a regular basis, or what is your
If
opinion?
Yeah, sometimes from time to time I need some small scripts to do something with my data with CSV files. It's very helpful with CSV. So it like make some scripts. I'm not good in Python, so I'm a Java developer, but I don't want to use Java for this. So to make like a skeleton in Python, it helps a lot. But you see, the problem with ChatGPT, it's very cool technology. It could make a lot, but I'm using it for like a very small piece. So, and I don't see in developer what you can do better.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the tasks you need to implement it like it was before ChatGPT. So I haven't found some any like cases when you need it and when it make your development faster.
Mm-hmm. And also, as far as I understand, that the first time it wrote you the a bit not correct script, then correct script, right? Probably this ChatGPT currently is also machine learning is working, and because of a lot of people you can use this, and maybe this machine learning process is all the time improving the algorithm, etc., and maybe in the future it will be even much more better.
Yeah, actually, in my case, the first script it was
Куди
like
спати машина заводиш?
uh, so the first time when I generated script, it was technically it was correct. They have some, I say, security issues. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not, it used not correct procedures, yeah, to put the values inside the query, but it will work. So if you don't need some worried about security, about some security issues, so it's okay. If it's on one-time job, you can use it. So
But
technically,
which version of the ChatGPT are you using now? It's like 3.5, or did you
yeah,
upgrade
I
it
think
to the last?
3.5, I just go to OpenAPI and click ChatGPT, it's default one.
Yeah, so no, I understand like the last version is much better. And I think it's not a problem to generate, for example, if you want to do something in different language, you can specify Java. So, because I was trying to use for C#, so it's also generating.
I will try it.
Yeah, and I think
yes.
for now the best maybe tool is to use this Copilot. So it's almost the same, but it's learning on the code. What I see for now, the problem is about the GDPR, because I understand it is learning on your code also if you have like big project. Because for example, I installed this Copilot, so I have like a small project, and it's learning from there. So when I, for example, want to generate some configuration, it is using like my configuration that I have in the project, and it's generating like similar one. So
Yeah,
it's kind of a bit
it's not a
helping
problem. It's like in your local, yeah. But if somebody yes,
yeah, but they in this case, I think that they also analyze my project and they are sending some data, I'm not sure, like to GitHub or somewhere. So here also can be the, I mean, need to read that license to understand if that can be used, for example, for the project.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to use some plugins. I have used an idea and don't install some plugins for code analyzing. So, for example, in my configuration, I have some in configuration of the project, I have some secrets, yes, some passwords, and actually a little bit worried about this that some script will send my credential to the cloud of the ChatGPT, and somebody will like find it. It could be anything.
Yeah, when it will be machine revolution, probably all the keys.
Yeah, sometimes like, oh, this password already used by Anton. Please choose another one. Yeah.